So picture this, you've worked hard your entire life, you've managed to buy your dream home and you're getting ready to retire. Well, now this woke nut job, Yasmin, expects you to downsize your home. Yes, I'm being serious. This woman is off her nut. So without further ado, let's have a watch. Make sure you do subscribe.
Taxes are not for governments to pocket.
Because no one is popular.
They're taking our money. It is our... We live in this space, in this place.
I believe no one can do better with their money than the people that
That's just not true.
It's a government's job, in my opinion,
you don't build libraries.
To help you,
you don't
keep
run street
more of
lights.
your own money.
Yeah, but
the National Health Service, the streets, crime and
there is
law and order.
Is not the example.
There is a place for tax,
just have our
but
big
not
house.
ones that are regressive ones.
It's a question of, I'm living in this big house, I live in a big flat, and a time will come, not that long from now, when it will be too big for us or one of us, because one of us will be gone. And I can completely see the point of downsizing and letting another family actually...
Is it your duty to do so?
I feel it is my duty.
Because I think there is that. I met a couple the other day, and I said, "Oh, where do you live?" And they named a street near me, which has got lovely big houses. And they said, "We've just moved out." And I said, "Oh, you've just moved out." They were in their early 60s. And I said, "Oh, why is that?" They said, "To be honest with you, we felt we had a duty to sell it to a young family." I thought, blimey, I've never heard that phrase.
No,
I mean, that's great if they want to, but the idea that you should be made to feel bad for not doing that is ridiculous. And secondly, if the government really wants people to do that, then incentivise them. Cancel stamp duty if you're downsizing. But of course, they won't do that. Isn't
it interesting? What's happened with stamp duty? Because it's been used, because they realised, oh, every time someone buys a house, we take a tax. They realised that's a very dependable source of income. They applied it and raised it. And the result now is people move house every 35 years instead of every 10 years, which they used to. My parents, would
actually,
move quite regularly.
If there was lower stamp duty, which is one of the most absurd and ridiculous taxes, what would mean is that people would move more often. And then that would mean that then they would go to John Lewis and buy some new furniture, buy some new decorating. They might do up the house so the builder gets money and the government gets their pound of flesh that way.
Listen, can we just clear up one thing? They're not pocketing the tax money for their own personal good, governments, whichever government we're talking about. We want a state in which there is the facilities work, where things work.
But then wait a minute.
We need to pay for it with our taxes.
No, hang on, you may not be right. A politician wants to be popular by saying, I'll give you this and I'll give you that. And so in that sense, it is for their personal good, isn't it?
No, it isn't.
What an absolute nut job, and her hypocrisy is absolutely astounding. This is Yasmin. She's 76 years old, so if she was to actually live by what she's saying, she would have already downsized. I know she mentioned she's going to do it in the near future, but when exactly is that? So if you actually want to implement and feel like it's your duty to downsize your home, your penthouse that you live in, then surely the time is right now. If you are really believing in what you're saying, she's just spouting utter garbage. And honestly, this woman is absolutely crazy. She's mental. She's mental. But guys, let me know your thoughts on what Yasmin said here. As always, make sure you do like, comment, and share, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel for more content. Thank you. Take care. Goodbye.